we are scared as Black people in America. Black men, Black women, Black kids, we are terrified because you don't know. You have no idea. You have no idea how that cop that day left the house. You don't know if he woke up on the good side of the bed. You don't know if he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. You don't know if he had an argument at home with a significant other. You know, if one of his kids said something crazy to him and he left the house steaming. Or maybe he just left the house saying that today is going to be the end for one of these Black people.
And we are back. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Yes, that was LeBron James about 6 or 7 months ago talking about the whole Jacob Blake shooting, just spewing nothing but hateful, dangerous, irresponsible, stupid rhetoric. I don't know if you got... All right, let me slow down here. I'm pretty fuming. All right. He outdid himself. Just when you think it can't get any stupider, it does. He outdid himself from that. You know, after that happened back, like I said, 6 or 7 months ago, when he was talking about Jacob Blake, two sheriff's deputies out in South Central Los Angeles got shot shortly after that. Shortly after LeBron James was talking the way he was, throwing fear out there in the Black community about police, 2 officers get shot, 2 sheriff's deputies get shot. Well, he caught a lot of blowback from it. You'd think he'd learn a lesson. Now, let me step back here. For those of you that don't know much about LeBron James, of course, he's in the NBA, and as much as I hate to say it, he'll go down as one of the greatest ball players of all time. I mean, nowhere near Jordan, nowhere near a bunch of them, but he'll go down that way. He'll be in the Hall of Fame, all that. But he is the biggest woke SJW knucklehead in the NBA. As you can see, he's got his jersey on there. He does his kneeling in his BLM shirts, and for whatever reason, he thinks it's good to use his platform to speak out on these social justice issues he knows nothing about. This guy, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but he may be a billionaire by now. LeBron James is filthy rich for playing the sport of basketball, which I'm not hating, good for him. Lives in a super rich gated community, probably has private security with him when he goes places. So for him to think that he knows what's going on in these communities he's talking about, to say the things he did, it's just so irresponsible. So he recently spoke out. Actually, a soccer player recently spoke out and said, LeBron, enough of your political rhetoric and your social justice nonsense. Just play basketball. Stick to sports. Of course, LeBron fired back. Now, I'm going to hack the guy's name, and I apologize. It was Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Sorry. Anyway, so this guy said to LeBron, stick to sports, enough of the social justice garbage and enough of the politics. Just stick to sports, stick to basketball. So LeBron responded after Zlatan Ibrahimovic criticized him for his activism. I'm kind of the wrong guy to actually go at because I do my homework. Clearly, after what he said about the Jacob Blake situation back in the summer, he doesn't do his homework. He just gets up there, uses his platform to spit hateful, divisive nonsense, and it's such a shame. He could be doing so much good things out there if he wasn't such just a social justice warrior. Now, all right, let me slow down here. So what he did this time that was absolutely mind-blowing. People are just blown away that this guy is this irresponsible and just frankly an idiot to do something like this. So I'm sure you guys have all heard what happened in Ohio with the 15 or 16-year-old girl. And if you haven't, just a quick recap. Her name is Ma'Khia Bryant. She's, I think, 16. They said there was 2 reports, one said 15, one said 16. So Ma'Khia Bryant, 15 or 16 years old, teenager, Columbus, Ohio. There was a call to police officers that there was somebody being assaulted and a knife was out. Somebody was out there waving a knife. And I'm not going to show, this is the best I'm going to show for the body cam footage because I don't want the video to get taken down or anything. But the body cam footage is all over the place out there. You can find it. So what happened was the police officer rolls up. As soon as he rolls up, people come running towards him, fighting. They're not going after him. They're fighting. One girl pushes another girl on the ground while a guy runs up. The girl that's on the ground gets kicked in the head by a guy. the girl that pushed the one girl on the ground turns around with a knife in her hand, and you can see the girl on the screen in the pink jumpsuit standing by the car. I know it's pretty fuzzy there. The girl that pushed the one girl on the ground turns, attacks her with the knife, wields the knife back, and stabbing form with the knife ready to go forward. She was literally going to stab this girl in the pink jumpsuit. Well, the cop on scene said, drop it, put it down. And he shot her. He saved the girl in the pink jumpsuit's life. And whoever else was going to be part of that stabbing rampage, I don't know. Who knows? But so he saved the girl's life. Unfortunately, the female, 16-year-old female with the knife that was going to stab the girl ended up getting shot by the officer and died. So, of course, BLM's up in arms. Everybody on the left's up in arms. Oh, why'd you have to shoot a taser? You blah, 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 whatever. Pepper spray, whatever they always say. Instead of saying, well, you just saved this girl's life, because it's not about just if they were attacking the officer. He's got to protect and serve the community as well. Listen, my stance right now is all police should just resign. Just be like, you guys don't want us here. We can't do right. We're done. But anyway, I don't want to go into that. I digress. I apologize. So, anyway. This officer saved the girl's life from being stabbed. A black girl saved her life from being stabbed. So what happens? The officer gets all kinds of blowback. It's really sad. And what does LeBron James do? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Puts a picture of the police officer, the hero police officer that saved the girl from being stabbed in the black community, with the caption, "You're next," with the little hourglass thing, hashtag accountability. Right after Derek Chauvin gets charged with all 3 counts that he's going to be in prison for a long, well, the appeal, hopefully the appeal works out and justice is served. I'm not going to go into that right now either. That's neither here nor there. He got charged. He got found guilty of all 3 counts. Right after that happened yesterday, LeBron James is saying, "You're next," hashtag accountability. What do you think that's going to do? You don't think that... The beauty of it is, clearly LeBron must have seen something wrong with it because he deleted it. He deleted the tweet. It's not there anymore. What an absolute piece of scumbag, trash, garbage this guy is to do this. This guy's a hero. He saved a person's life. He saved someone in the black community's life from getting stabbed. And now there's this picture for everyone to see, and LeBron James just telling him, "You're next," with an hourglass there. Sorry, guys, this isn't a very happy, laughy, funny video, but this whole thing's getting out of control. So I just thought I'd bring that to you guys in case you hadn't heard this yet. This just happened very recently with the shooting just happened yesterday, but this whole LeBron James thing he just put up and then clearly deleted it because he know. I don't know. This is bad. Now, LeBron James, that should be availed. That's a threat right there. He should be deleted from Twitter. We know that won't happen. I don't know if there's some kind of charge that they could throw against him for threats or intimidate, or I don't know, but he should be held accountable for what he did for this, because we all know with the platform LeBron has, this is going to cause problems. People are going to act a certain way after they see this. They're already acting a certain way, but after they see this, they're going to think, oh, LeBron's cheering us on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's just sad. It's pathetic. And LeBron James is the worst kind of human being. He uses his platform to divide, to spew hateful rhetoric, to... It's awful. He's a terrible, terrible human being. You know, it sucks that he's a good basketball player because I can't stand the guy, but he is a good basketball player. But anyway, the NBA ratings are worse than they've ever been in the history of the league. I used to be a huge NBA fan, big basketball player in high school. I just hope the NBA crumbles with all their social justice garbage. I hope the NBA falls apart. It probably won't, but I would love it for it to fall apart. I would love for these guys to... They wouldn't have to go out and get jobs with the kind of money they have, but I don't know. Listen, I don't wish bad upon anybody, but when you're this much of a piece of dog shit, like, there's got to be some kind of accountability. But listen, I believe in karma. The universe works in mysterious ways, so hopefully it'll come back and bite LeBron right in the ass. Anyway, I just could not believe this happened, so figured I'd bring you guys a quick video showing you the absolute nonsense that these celebrities and these athletes are part of the problem. They're not part of the solution. So listen, if you're watching NBA games, we should all, I'm not, but let's boycott the NBA. Let's not watch any of their games, buy any of their jerseys or any of their or anything like that. We don't need to support scumbags like this. Anyway, all right. Sorry, guys. Tomorrow we're going to have some fun. We're going to laugh. So if you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Leave me a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this whole thing. It's very disheartening. All right, guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Peace.